What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, I did get some new fish for the BOWFRONT tank, which is this one right here. I've been saying I'm going to get a new light for the tank, and I just have not yet. So it's just a old fluorescent light on the tank right now. I am going to get an LED strip for it, but everybody's doing good. The blue acaras are doing great. I'm finally getting some thickness on these guys. The dang Buenos Aires tetras, they were getting majority of the food I was putting in here, so they're starting to kind of fatten up now and have got some really good color coming in on them. But here are the two new fish I got today. These are red spot gold severums, and right now they just look like an ordinary plain looking severum. A gold severum is what they really look like, but this, trust me when I say, is an investment type fish. This is how they look when they get some size on them, and as you can tell, they look totally different. I mean, honestly, if you put them and a gold severum next to each other right now, they look exactly the same. And I'll show you when I get them out of the bag and into the tank in a few minutes. You can see some of the little red specks on them, but they just don't have all that much right now. But I promise you, as these things start to grow and get bigger and bigger, they get some really nice red in them. So that's why I got them, because I think they're going to be a great addition to this tank. They should get along in here. They really fit the theme of this tank, if that makes any sense, and they've been acclimating for the last 30 minutes or so, and the cars haven't shown any aggression towards them, so I think they should get along just fine. So like I said, they've been acclimating for a good little while now, so I'm going to go and get them out of this bag. But if you can kind of see, they've got some little red specks already coming in on them, so it's going to be fun to watch these guys grow and get bigger and bigger and develop a lot more color. Alright, here we go. Got both of them in the net, and there they go. They are both in the tank. So, these two in particular have actually been up at the store for a good little minute now, and they've been eating like little pigs, so I know they're good and healthy, and don't have anything wrong with them and aren't holding anything, so they should do really good in this tank. And hey, I mean, you can tell they're about the same size as these blue cars. Look at them, he's checking them out. These guys have really started to develop some nice color, and like I said, I'm just now starting to getting them kind of fattened up, because these dang tetras in here were hogging up a lot of the food, and it just seemed like they weren't getting as much. So I just started putting more in here, and now they're finally starting to thicken up a little bit. But many of you that watch me know that one of the main things that I feed is bloodworms, and I mean, that is pretty much the main thing that I feed these fish right here in particular. And bloodworms are great for any fish, I mean, especially for color, but for these guys, it is a almost necessity if you want to get that bright red. I take that back. Some people won't like me saying that. You don't have to feed bloodworms to these guys to get that red coloration. They're going to get that anyway. But I guarantee you, if one of the main foods that you feed these fish when they're small, and even when they get older, is bloodworms, they're probably going to have much brighter red than one that did not get bloodworms. So that is going to be one of the main things that I feed these guys, to hopefully develop as much red in these guys as possible. So yeah, right now they're probably about $half size, and they've definitely got a lot of room to grow. And this is pretty much it for this tank right now. This is going to make a total of 8 fish in here. These tetras, they're pretty close to max size, but these acaras and severums have got a lot of growing to do. They can easily triple this size, so it's going to be fun to watch these guys grow in this tank, and hopefully they should all get along too. Everybody over here is doing good. I'm going to drop some pellets in here for these guys. This is about the time of day that I'll feed them, so yeah, everybody's looking great. I think I showed this tank in the last video, but besides that, I've not shown this one in a while either. But that guy's the newest addition in here is OB Compressiceps, and he's easily the smallest fish in here, but he makes his way in here and nobody picks on him, and he doesn't pick on anybody. But that fish right there can definitely get a lot bigger than that, so it'll be fun watching him grow. And check out the electric blue jack Dempseys. They're looking great. That guy was getting a little picked on by his brother or sister, which is that one right there. But now I think they've kind of squashed their beef or whatever they had going on. So his fins are healing up and he's doing fine. And obviously I was about to take him out, and then it seemed like everything kind of calmed back down. So I'm watching them closely, but I think they're all getting along. But yeah, there's the Frontosa's looking good. There's the other one right there, Leporinus in the back. So yeah, everybody seems to be getting along in here, besides, like I said, what happened with those two right there, but I think they've kind of settled down now. But that's going to pretty much do it for now. Kind of a short video today. I think the next video, so sometime this week, I'm I'm planning on moving the second marble achara catfish out of the 300-gallon pond and into the big 800-gallon pond where the larger one of the two is at, and has been now for a few weeks. He's been doing great in there. Nobody picks on him. He doesn't mess with anybody, and all the catfish in there seem to kind of have their own little spot. Also, the pleco's doing good too in there. So yeah, everybody in that pond's doing good. The algae is now completely cleared up. It's looking good. I would show the pond right now, but it's dark outside, so you guys will get to see that in the next video. And the pond seems to be staying in a pretty good tropical range right now. I mean, it's still in a tropical range. What I meant though is it's staying kind of in the middle portion of that range, so in the 70s, because it is starting to get kind of cool outside. But for right now, the heaters that I have on it are hanging on pretty good. Thank you guys for watching as always though, and if you guys have any questions about the Severums or the ponds or any of the fish, you can leave them down below, or you can message me on Instagram at fishing_pf. And drop a like on the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And with that being said, I will catch all of you guys in the next video. Peace.